Once upon a time, there was a man who lived in ancient Babylon. He unfortunately found himself in a slave camp. His name is Akkad. I know you are curious to know who he was, what role did he play, and how did he go from being a poor scribe to a wealthy merchant. Akkad began his journey as a humble scribe and ended up becoming Babylon's richest man. He taught the secrets of wealth to locals, men who came to him to seek knowledge and learn how to stop struggling and build lasting prosperity. Though Babylon was one of history's wealthiest cities, it was not rich in natural resources. It was built by effort, knowledge, and ingenuity. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Are you having problems in your financial journey in life? Welcome to Tiz Speaks, where timeless wisdom meets modern growth. Most people think wealth is just about money. Well, it's a part of it, but not entirely. The richest man in Babylon reveals something deeper, and in this video, I'll be sharing my top 21 powerful lessons from this timeless book. Lessons that go beyond cash and speak directly to character, discipline, and the mindset of true wealth. So whether you're just starting out or perhaps you're rebuilding your life, these insights will guide you. Now, let's get right into it. Lesson 1. Pay yourself first. In this book, The Richest Man in Babylon, the author says to save at least 1/10 of your earnings before spending on anything else. Set aside a portion of your income. That's how to grow your wealth. Akkad, the richest man in Babylon, began by saving just 1/10 of all he earned, no matter how small his income was. He made sure to pay himself first. That small discipline, repeated over time, laid the foundation for his fortune. This is the very first step. Pay yourself first. Lesson 2. Start where you are with what you have. You don't need perfect conditions. You need to begin. Akkad began by saving just 1/10 of his tiny earnings. It was small but consistent. That simple step launched his journey to riches. Lesson 3. Success comes to those who take responsibility for their future. The first step to wealth is ownership, not of things, but of your choices. Akkad, Babylon's richest man, didn't inherit his wealth. He was just a poor scribe who decided he was responsible for changing his future. No one else but him. That choice he made changed everything. Lesson 4. A good reputation brings more opportunity. People do business with trust. You build your name and doors open. You see, when Akkad offered advice, people listened, not just because he was rich, but because he had a good name. His reputation precedes him, so it opened ears before wealth did. Lesson 5. Be faithful in your repayment. Trust builds your name. The author teaches that paying what you owe isn't just business, it's legacy. Rodan, the spear maker, who made beautiful spearhead designs for the king, was rewarded and paid 50 gold. Overwhelmed by this sudden wealth, he hurried to Mathon the gold lender to seek advice on what he should do with the money. And there he was warned. You see, when lending money, trust only those who repay promptly, because trust builds over time, while a broken promise costs more than gold. Lesson 6. Stick to your plan, even when progress feels slow. The author of this book teaches that progress is quiet, sometimes invisible, but it's still progress. Akkad's wealth didn't explode overnight. He was failing, learning, saving, and investing. It was a slow rise, not a lucky jump. But because Akkad, the richest man in Babylon, stayed the course, he arrived. Lesson 7. Be skilled and become valuable. The marketplace rewards value. Be someone the world can't ignore. You see, before riches, Akkad became excellent at his work. His skill brought favor, and his value attracted students, teachers, and investors. Lesson 8. True wealth includes peace of mind and security, not just money. Riches without rest is poverty in disguise. It means if your money costs you your peace, you are not rich, you're just wearing golden chains. The men of Babylon who ignored rest lost everything, but Akkad, who secured his future first, slept in peace. His wealth gave him security, not anxiety. Lesson 9. Build strong defenses before luxury, like Babylon's wall. This book teaches you to spend last and secure first. Just like the walls of Babylon protected its wealth, secure your financial future too before indulging in spending. Babylon's massive walls were built before its gold vaults, because a city without defense invites destruction. Your finances need the same wisdom. Kindly apply it. Lesson 10. Protection before expansion. Guard what you have. The author advises you to preserve before you pursue. Protection is essential to preservation. Guard your life, possessions, and earnings with caution. Security comes before expansion. Wealth without protection is temporary. Lesson 11. Character is more valuable than collateral. This book makes us understand that integrity is currency. In life and in lending, a man's integrity is more trustworthy than what he owns. It is what speaks for you when you are not in the room. Mathon, the gold lender of Babylon, chose to lend his gold to the man who had always kept his word, not the one with a bad reputation and a land as collateral. Why? Because a good name pays better than gold. Lesson 12. Trust must be earned, not freely given. According to the author of this book, you are to watch what people do, not just what they say. Observe a person's action and consistency first. Don't just lend or trust blindly. A friend once gave money to a smooth talker, no questions asked. The smooth talker eventually disappeared. The lesson: trust is earned through consistency, not charisma. Lesson 13. Don't lend out your money or gold out of blind pity. Compassion needs boundaries. Do not pity to the point of foolishness. Lending money out of pity without a solid reason or plan is unwise. Kindness must be guided by wisdom. Lending money out of pity, especially to those without a proven track record of financial responsibility, leads to loss. Lesson 14. Resilience in hard times reveals true strengths. You rise by rebuilding. You know someone's strength by how they rise after a fall. The stories of those who lost everything and rebuilt it back shows the power of endurance. One man lost his fortune in trade, but rebuilt it from scratch. Why? Because he refused to let his failure be final. Lesson 15. Adversity makes you wiser, not weaker. Challenges teaches better lessons than ease. Loss can birth better judgment. Pain teaches if you listen. Akkad lost money in bad deals early on, but those losses sharpened his judgment, making him the wisest man in Babylon later. Lesson 16. Wisdom comes through pain, loss, and reflection. Many of the book's characters became wiser after experiencing failure. Loss clears your vision if you are brave enough to reflect. A young man asked Akkad for shortcuts. Akkad told him, "My wisdom was paid for in gold lost and pride humbled. No hacks, young man, only learning." Lesson 17. Your judgment improves with experience. Mistakes are the tuition you pay. Pay attention to what they teach you. Each mistake, when reflected upon, sharpens your ability to judge opportunity. Akkad's earliest mistake was investing with a brickmaker, the business of jewels. That became a disaster. He lost his entire savings, but he remembered it, and every deal after that was better because he made good choices and seek certain knowledge from the people who had the knowledge. Lesson 18. Learn from those who failed and rose again. The lucky ones failed, then learned, then rose again. The luckiest man of Babylon wasn't lucky. He was humble, disciplined, and teachable. He just listened, he learned, and he adjusted. That was what made him rise after each fall. Lesson 19. Humility invites opportunity. Keep wise counsel close. Constantly seek advice from those who are experienced, successful, and sincere. Asking for guidance and admitting mistakes often open more doors than pride, because the proud resist help, the humble attracts it. Pride closes doors, humility opens them. Many people in the book ignored advice. Akkad didn't. He asked questions, he humbled himself, and because of that, people gave him opportunities. Lesson 20. Your habit shapes and determines your future, not luck. Luck is created by preparation, action, and habits. What you do daily creates your destiny, not chance, but habit. Akkad became rich because he learned, he saved, and he invested. Daily habits, not sudden luck, made him the richest man in Babylon. Lesson 21. The fear of loss keeps many from gaining. Caution is wise, but fear is a thief. Don't let it rob you of your potential. One man in this book hesitated in making a profitable investment, purchasing herds of sheep. He was afraid of loss. In the end, he gained nothing. The wealthy are not fearless. They are strategic. You see, the richest man in Babylon didn't teach hacks, it taught habits. And if you practice these 21 lessons, you won't just build wealth, you will build wisdom, strength, and peace. So, if you're serious about growth, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's grow together, and I'll see you in the next one.